Do you have over $600 in your bank account at any point this year? Well, if you got the stimulus checks at all, then yes, you did, even if you don't normally. And you could be subject to the IRS looking at every single transaction in your bank account because of that. Hello and welcome to Sweet Home California. My name is Jennifer. Yep, in the $3.5 trillion budget that the Senate and House have not yet passed, thankfully, there is a provision in there that would allow the IRS to be increased well beyond its current levels. There's like an $80 billion addition to their budget so they can hire more auditors so that they can dig through your bank accounts if at any point in the previous year you had $600 or more in there. And now they are saying it's because they want to catch wealthy tax cheats. But the last time I checked, $600 does not make you wealthy. So I prefer to look at this as a silver lining situation, because if we get the word out, there is no way that this is going to pass. There is way too many people that would rise up and just tell you no. So please share this video and let everybody know that this is one of the things that's in the $3.5 trillion budget. I know they are right now. There's so many things that are on our plates. We've got, Biden has just announced the vaccine mandates. Oh, by the way, did you hear that the post office is exempt from the mandate of the vaccine? All the other federal contractors and all the federal workers are going to be required to have the vaccine. They don't have the option of choosing between the vaccine and weekly testing, except for the post office. Now, the White House clarified and said that it's because the post office is structured slightly differently, so they're not subject to the same rules for mandates like this. I'm thinking, mandates like this? When's the last time the federal government has been mandated to have a vaccine? So I guess they just have a better union. They did endorse Biden, so I guess this is payback. But anyhow, back to the $600 thing. Yeah. So I want to keep this in the hypothetical realm. So let's assume I got $60. I sold something, kind of like a yard sale, something that I owned, and I didn't need it anymore, and I paid a lot more for it than what I sold it for. So it's not income. It's not, by the definition, profit. Oh, by the way, disclaimer, I am not a tax accountant, and I am not going to play one on YouTube. So please check with your own accountant before you make any sort of financial decisions or claims on your own tax records. But anyhow, let's assume that that's true. Let's say that normally you have a yard sale, you sell stuff that you paid a lot more for, and you put it in your bank account. So I had $600 in my bank account at some point during the last year, and now I added $60 more. Now, what's the post office or what's the IRS going to do looking at that and saying, oh, well, she deposited $60 in her bank account? Well, where is that on her tax forms? What the heck? If they're going to be looking at all my transactions anyway, why don't they just go ahead and file my taxes for me? Taxes are so stinking convoluted and complicated. We just need to go to a flat tax. This is ridiculous. When they start having to pay the IRS an extra $80 billion to monitor down to $600 bank accounts, we are just completely out of control. But as I said, I choose to look at this as being a positive, because this is just going to be so absolutely off the rails that so long as people know about it, and I'm depending on you to help me share this, so long as people know about it, this is probably going to be affecting even more people than the vaccine does. Because, let's face it, there's a lot of people who have already been vaccinated, and so Biden's earlier conference talking about his new mandates and everything doesn't really affect nearly as many people in America as the $600 bank account being snooped on, every single transaction, everything going in, everything going out from the IRS. So please, Patriots, share this. I know I'm a little bit rambling here, but I just kind of found out about this, and I thought this was pretty important because, you're wondering what the heck is going on with Biden, and there's so much that's going on. He's dealing with Afghanistan. He wants to distract from things that are going on with Arizona and Georgia and Michigan and Wisconsin, all that other stuff. So he's probably hoping that this just kind of slips in there, and all of a sudden now the IRS has way more powers than it ever should have. I mean, this is clearly a breach of the Fourth Amendment, that government can just look into your private financial matters without any sort of warrant or anything like that. So share it. Please tell me your thoughts. Comment down below. And please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified when I come up with new tidbits of information to share with you. And just remember that, again, there's so much good that's going on. This will be overcome. We just need to make sure that we're contacting our senators and our representatives. But if we fall asleep, it will go through. But I don't think you're going to fall asleep. I think people are waking up. And so I see this as a huge win, actually, because once everybody knows about this, that people will be even more against the leftist branch of our country, and they will be even more marginalized. So anyhow, thank you for hanging in there with me. I really appreciate all the new subscribers, and I will talk to you next time. God bless. Keep praying. God is in control. Just be patient, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.